Hello and welcome. We are discussing PYQs of percentages and our theme is percentage increment and decrement. We already have solved two or I feel three problems. Let's try to solve some more problems from this particular theme. Now, the next problem says a person buys three articles P, Q and R for rupees 3330. So if you assume price of article P to be P only, price of article Q to be Q only, and price of article R to be R only, then the total price gonna be 3,330. Now it is next line says P costs 25% more than R. So in comparison to R, cost of P is 25% more. Next line says, and R costs 20% more than Q. So in comparison to Q, the cost of R is 20% more. For P, R is the base, for R, Q is the base. So in this question also, you can see flow of data is from Q to P. Okay, so assume that the share of Q was 100. Okay, then or the cost of Q was 100. We are doing the assumptions only. Then cost of R will be 20% more than 100. What is 20% more than 100? It is 120. Okay, and cost of P is 25% more than R, which means 25% more than 120. 25% more than 120, meaningly 125% of 120. Now, if you know the fraction to percentage conversion, then 125% is 5 by 4. So 125% of 120, meaningly 5 by 4 of 120, which comes out to be equal to 150. So if you assume price of cost of Q to be 100, then cost of P will comes out to be equal to 150. Now, through assumption, if you talk about total cost, so 100 plus 100 plus 100, 300, and then 5 and 50, 20. So in terms of assumption, total cost is 370 units. 100 plus 120 plus 150. Okay, so in terms of assumption, total cost is 370 units, and in reality, total cost is 3330. So 1 from the assumption will correspond to 3330 upon 370. 0 gone, and 37 nines are 333. Okay, 37 threes are 111. Okay, so nines are 333. Okay, now see, 1 unit of assumption correspond to 9 of reality. What we are looking for? Cost of P, and cost of P in the assumption is 150 unit. So cost of P, that is 150 unit, should equals to 9 into 150, which is equals to 135 rupees. 1350 rupees. Hence answer is option D. I hope guys you have understood it. Kindly make a note. Let's move on to the next question now. This question says, in an examination, A scored 20 marks more than B, and B has scored 5% less marks than A. So we have two people. One is A, another is B. So A scored 20 marks more than B also means marks of B are 20 less than A. It also means marks of B are 20 less than A. In the another words, it is written B has scored 5% less marks than A. So at the same time, marks of B are also 5% less than A. So this is 20 less than A, this is 5% less than A. So I can say 5% corresponds to 20. So if 5% correspond to 20, so 100% will correspond to 400. Which means now this 5% was of A. So if you do 100% of A, you will get marks of A. So marks of A over here are how much? 400. What we are looking for? We are looking for the score of B. Okay. So score of B will be 20 less than A. So 480 minus 20 comes out to be equal to 380. So marks of B should be option B, that is 380. Kindly make a note of it. I hope guys you have understood it. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, please take care. Bye bye. Thank you.